All right, we're live for the Monday daytime stream. We're starting live late at 6:18. I was up till like 11 a.m. the morning, the previous morning. So I really only got about, I want to get about 5.5 hours of sleep today. So I am just missing too much sleep. I was working all morning, dude. I just got too much work to do. I really do. It's been a while since I've tuned into a stream. What's up, Tyler? Man, I am busy as hell, man. We are. All right. Grab this. And let's say hot Pokemon slab breaks. Hot Pokemon slab breaks. I don't think there's anything really interesting, anything else really interesting going on. Let me think about it. There's nothing new in. Fossil break close live card shop. That's actually true. The fossil sublist is like one spot away. I don't know why nobody grabs it. They're scared of success. All right, so we're jumping over here. I should have made a funny title about losing all my money at the Super Bowl. Let's see. How about hot Pokemon slab breaks, fossil break close. No, I'm not going to say anything about sports betting. I was listening to a guy criticize sport betting and how it's become like this new thing people do. And I actually kind of agreed. I'd never really heard of sports betting before until like the last couple years. Live for Monday. And he made this really great point that people used to gamble on the lottery, but the difference is the lottery might cost you like $5 to $50. And he says, but with sport betting, people are betting multiple thousands of dollars at a time and just losing everything. And I thought, man, that's actually a really fair observation. Because when you bet on the sports, you just bet as much as you can bet. All right, let's see. Oop, a tax preparation email. Let me take a quick look at that. To me and Karis, this looks real. So I better not mess this one up. Let me mark this unread. I got so many junk emails, I can never tell. All right, delete this. Very good. Oh, let's see what we got over here. Mr. Blake wants to know where his stuff is at. All right, so I just sent him a message. He was just wondering if it's okay that his items aren't in transit. Here's Zach. He wants a spot in the Mew break. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Joshua Whipple also going in that Mew break. All right, cool. Let's get started. Well, here we are, everybody. Oh, the camera's off. I got Miss Tammy's mail. She sent us some giveaway cards again, everybody. Also got some new slabs in the mail. I've been doing a lot of buying. I've been on a buying spree. Ever since Pokemon sort of proved itself again, I have been on a buying spree. Here we are. Ooh. Toss this over here. I really like Tammy. Tammy likes to send me some of her junk, right? And it's like, that is so useful, actually. We could definitely use some junk. Some junk in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? Tammy's too nice, man. All right, so look, Tammy sends me this little box of junk. That's so nice. Okay. I'll set this here for now. All right. Oh my gosh, that Dratini. I saw this Dratini. I can't remember how I bought the Dratini. Did I buy it in auction or did I think I just did a buy now on this. Did you take the Iona card out of my bag for the trade? I did. I took the Iona card out for you because you mentioned an interest in trading that for a pack. I think I can do that. If I do that, I just have to send the Iona out to grade immediately. So that, because I do think the value on the Iona is going to fall. Look at that Shining Magic card, man. So here are some more pickups by me. Here's a Team Rocket card, Rocket Zapdos. When I was a kid, Rocket Zapdos was a favorite of mine. He doesn't seem to be anyone else's favorite, because every time I find this card, he's usually pretty cheap. He doesn't cost as much as the other cards in the same set, so I guess I'm a sucker for this one. Here's Shining Magikarp, very popular for obvious reasons. You know, I sold my Magikarp. I got a good price on him, but the funny thing is, when I go back to the market to buy it, the price I sold mine was good at the time. When I go back to the market to purchase a new one, I have to lose like $2,000. I have to spend $2,000 over. So the Pokemon market is just on fire. Maybe one day I'll reacquire Shining Magikarp, but it doesn't look like it'll be anytime soon. And here is Dratini. Yeah, I've been buying up slabs, man. I've been buying them up. Let's see, Mr. Why do your slab breaks cost more than the market? This is a really great question, Trent. So basically what I've discovered is I can do a system where, let me put it like this. Let's say there's a $100 slab, right? And it costs $100 online. Well, let's say I break it for $100. Okay, so you guys are all happy. You get a fun RNG product where you can pull a nice slab out, a $100 slab out. And I just sold it for $100. Now, let's say I go back to restock it, but I have to restock it for $100. So I make $0. So then there's no reason to break that item ever. So what we've discovered is if we sell it over market, now there's a profit incentive. And so I sell it to you for over $100, and then I go back to market and restock it. And so you still have the RNG product, but you're going to have to accept odds that are slightly worse in order to have a profit incentive. Does that make sense? So, and that's how it's going. And if you look at my booster pack prices, they work exactly the same way. Let's say we've got a $2 or $3 booster pack. Well, instead of selling it for $2 or $3, I have to sell it at $3 or $4. That's the profit margin. And then at the same time, remember, I got to pay taxes on that when I make my profit. And there's like a PayPal fee as well of, it's like 3%. So it's not as, especially on expensive slabs like this one, it's not exactly as good as you might think it is. But that's what gets them up on the table, right? Like if I pay $5,000 for this Charizard, I don't want to break them for $5,000 because that's just me spinning my wheels for free and losing money on the PayPal fee. I'll actually lose the PayPal fee's worth of value on the card as all the orders come in. So that's it. And I hope that makes sense. And, you know, I sit here, I think I work close to 70 hours a week almost. Yes, it's almost 70 hours a week. And so I expect to be paid a little bit for that. It's a very extreme lifestyle, to tell you the truth. So I work very hard. I work a very extreme lifestyle to make this all happen for you guys. And just want to get paid nicely for it if it's possible. If I can find something where you're happy and I'm happy. So that's it. That explains all of it. And there you go. Oh. It's a good question. He asked respectfully to outside people who haven't been in here in a while. It's a good question. Makes sense if you bought the slab at market, but if you grade a card that you pulled, would you sell the break at the market? Yeah, we've done that a lot as well. So, but it depends too, because sometimes what I've learned is the very hottest slabs. Let's say there's this really hot Charizard, and I know you guys would love to break them at the market price. So you want your odds to be better, right? So instead of having odds of 1 in 9, I'm doing odds of maybe like 1 in 12 or something, right? But you would prefer for it to be 1 in 9 odds, of course. But let's say this Charizard, once he's broken, I don't have some lucky, easy way to just restock him or resupply him. Well, then, yeah, he will still be considered a card that needs to be restocked. So sometimes I acquire a raw card through a trade, or maybe I open a product for TikTok to make a TikTok video and I got lucky one time. That's very rare. Usually I do not get lucky. And then I grade it and comes back. Like this Bulbasaur, actually. He's a perfect example. I got this in a trade, I think. He happened to grade 10. We weren't even expecting a 10. But he came back at 10. It's a lucky card. And so he's going to be sold over market because I don't just have some big supply of Bulbasaurs grading 10. This is my only one, just one. And so if you want him to come back, he's going to be an over-market item. But we have items that sell at the market and even under the market. Have you noted that? So I just want to point that out. We have breaks that are actually under market, and we talk about them pretty openly. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the current one. There is one on the table somewhere. I think there's one on the table. It's the clearance break. You know the clearance break, right? So if you like slabs that are under market or at the market, you got to look into this clearance break. We just finished one yesterday. It was the pneumo break. Did we not? I don't think we replaced the pneumo break, did we? No, we did. It's the Lugia. So let's go find the Lugia. I'll give you an example. One that's at the market price or even under the market price. The clearance breaks are regularly under market price. And so if you really like breaks with odds like that, here it is. All right, here it is. The Capture of Lugia. So he still has the red label just because I think I like the red label. That's it. He should be a green label, but I like the red label. It's just more colorful, like it's easier to see. But this guy, he is... Oh, so did the... maybe the clearance sticker fell off. Hold on. Where are my stickers at? Here we are. All right, so he's an example of one that you can get cheaper. Your odds are better. And I don't plan on restocking this. There's no plan to restock it. But the last one to do this was the Numal EX Deoxys 10. All right, just a smaller version of the clearance card. All right, I hope that helps. I guess most of the prices you have include taxes. Exactly. So when you go to check out at like Walmart, for example, you might pay like 10% taxes where you live. I don't know what you guys get. But when you go to Walmart, when you check out, the price you see on the shelf at Walmart is not the same as the price you actually pay at the register because Walmart will collect taxes on you. Well, I also have to collect taxes. So all the prices you see, they don't show the taxes, but they're in the price already. That includes breaks like this. So this breaks have to include, like 8% for taxes, but also 3% for PayPal fees. And what's interesting about the PayPal fee is for the full cost of the item. So let's say I buy like $1,000 booster box to sell to you, and I'm only raising the price to $1,100. PayPal doesn't give a crap about that. When I sell the whole $1,100 box, PayPal's they're gonna charge me 3% on the full value of $1,100. And so that PayPal fee gets really fierce if your margins are too low. Your margins have to be, on a valuable item. So your margins have to be large enough to get away from that threshold of the damage of the PayPal fee. Because again, the PayPal fee is for the full value of the item, not just the profit margin. So yeah, it's trickier to sell certain types of items. The item has to have some sort of low cost and significant margin that it escapes the 3%. And again, the taxes are just taxes, I guess. But it's the sales tax that's baked into the price. You don't see it. So I don't get to price my items the way Walmart prices their items. Their items will look cheaper, but when you actually go to checkout, you'll be like, "Ouch, that's a little pricier than I thought." But it'll say taxes, so you'll be like, "Oh, it's just taxes. Oh, it's just taxes, of course." All right, so Mr. Zach, but yeah, there is a profit margin in there. Why do you think I sit here for around 6 hours a day, and then all the work I do in the background? Why do you think I do that? I do that because I'm getting paid. And it's the same for when you go to your job, or let's say you work at Taco Bell, right? You work at Taco Bell. Do you really think that tacos cost Taco Bell $5? No, Taco Bell tacos cost Taco Bell maybe like $1, and then they sell it for $5. And your paycheck is that overpricing of the taco. The paycheck of the manager, of the franchise owner, the store owner, the shareholder, they're all getting paid because the taco costs $1 to produce, but they sell it for $5. So that's like a 500% margin on that taco. We don't do a margin like that at all. I'm not getting rich like the Walmart family gets rich. We're just a small card company, and I make a pretty good living, but that's also part of my extreme lifestyle where I work 7 days a week. Okay, Zach, let's get you started, Zach. Let's see. Fun question. I don't mind answering it from time to time. Let's see, especially if you're just asking in an honest way. Some people get really mean about it. Not everyone is mean about it. Let's see. Let's grab this over here. He's going in the Mew break. Ta-da! Okay, Mister's a nonprofit working for USAID. Yeah, exactly. Like I should have opened up a charity in Africa apparently, because then I could be an 80 millionaire like Chelsea Clinton. Damn, dude. I'll work my whole life to make 1 to 2 million. I'll work my whole life away to make 1 to 2 million. And if I'm smart, I'll save all of that. And that's what I'm doing. I save all my money and I invest it all. And I don't go anywhere. I don't go on vacation. I have no fun. Chelsea Clinton, she just make 80 million because her parents know how to use the American taxpayer USAID system to make herself into like a 80 millionaire kind of person, because that's what she got, was like 86 million or something like that, right? Yeah, she knows. Her and her family know how to use our system to enrich themselves. I don't know how to do that. I know how to sell cards for a little over market price. That's what I know how to do. Now, wait a second. I think we don't want to update this yet because we counted them and they weren't completely accurate, right? So this is a little ahead of its number. Mister, did you ship me out? There's a snowstorm here. O.O. Yes, I did. Your item is shipped out. We didn't do a slab display, though. I think we were still talking about that. But the slab displays aren't going anywhere. I got plenty of them, so you still got time to snatch one. Have no fear. Fix that camera. I'm sorry about that. I should have fixed that camera already. So that was Zach going into the break. Here is Joshua Whipple also going into the break. All right. Mister, is all the monies. After 6 years of working 7 days a week, 60 to 70 hours a week, after 6 to 7 years, I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. Not just that, I have 0 children. I've like given up having children, but I'm trying now. And then my wife, she also worked nonstop for 6 years as a software engineer. So all this time later, we're doing okay. We went on no vacations. We saved all our money. We bought very few toys, very few, not a lot. And I've invested all my money into Pokemon cards, which was a huge gamble. And that gamble's paying off now. So yeah, we're doing okay 6 years later. I'm also 6 years older. I'm almost 40 now. Like, you're expected to have some money by the age of 40. And so that's what I'm looking like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, I hope you'll come over here and buy some of my Pokemon cards, even if you know their price might be a little bit higher by whatever it is. But you can't buy this at Walmart. You can't buy this on Target. You can't buy this on eBay. So these breaks are very unique to our table, and it requires a host, and a host who knows what they're doing, and an honest host too, by the way. And so that's a nice thing to have. And yeah, you pay a little bit for that. I think it's totally worth it. Ivan Rodriguez, 4 slabs. All right, Mr. Ivan, we were talking about this in Discord. Let's go find you so I can see the slabs. You must be this guy right here. Okay, good. All right, so Mr. Ivan, let's go find those slabs. The best part of Mr.'s business is it stands the test of time. That's right. It's been many years, and all you guys have gotten is the same consistent service over and over and over again. And it's hard to do that. It really is. We are. I'm not a believer in getting rich quick. I'm a strong believer in working very hard for a lot of years and then getting rich slow. We are. Here's this guy. Let's see. Here's this. I think if I just keep doing what I'm doing, work really, 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 really hard, and then put all the money away into an investment account, one day I will be old, but with a nice home, which is what I'd really like to have, is a nice home. Oh, they're not in this pile. Huh, I didn't take them down already, did I? We are. When I grow up, I want to be just like Mister. Wow. Oh my God, dude. Okay. All right. You know, I have a thing motivating me pretty hard. I grew up in a very poor family. That's not an exaggeration. My family just didn't have enough money because there were 11 children. And I was deprived of a lot of the normal things that the kids around me got. Birthdays, Christmas presents. I didn't get any of that kind of stuff when I was younger. You got in trouble for asking for that stuff. That's how stressful it was. You couldn't ask for money. You couldn't ask for birthday parties. There was no allowance. The whole idea of an allowance is like shocking almost. So, you know, my goal as an adult myself is to have some savings so that when I have kids, I can pretty much spoil them a little bit, but also teach them how to be good with money. That's very important. But I want to be able to just give them a nice lifestyle. Oh, I guess I took them down from the table. That sucks. Now I got to go hunting for them. Damn it. I should have set them to the side. I didn't set them to the side, did I? So, you know, I got something motivating me. That really helps when it comes to working severely hard. If you have something that's really motivating you, something that's giving you like maybe like a purpose or something like that, really works. If your purpose is, I just like dollar bills, that's not very motivating. But for me, I like to think about, you know, being able to provide a high quality of life for my kids when I have kids. Let's see. Here's the Voltorb. Here's the Roselia. We're missing one more. We're missing the Magnemite. Ooh, this is nice. You didn't remember when me and you had our birthday at our clubhouse we made in the woods, question mark? Similar boat. Was an immigrant at the age of 5. Finally bought my first house last year. Small steps, but living the dream. It was most rewarding when my parents admitted to me recently that they didn't give us the best childhood compared to how I do for my kids. Oh, that's really nice, man. That's really nice. Yeah. So, you know, if you live a childhood of sort of like lack and poverty, then it's like, it just becomes a game, especially if it upset you as a kid. That's the thing. I think when I was a kid, I could see that we were living in poverty and it just felt like wrong, dude. Something about it just felt wrong. It was like, I didn't blame my parents for it, but it was like, you know, life's got to be better than this. I found it. And so, you know, cause even as a kid, you can look out and see how the other kids are living. And most kids were living better than us. And so that sort of leaves a mark on you, I feel. You don't forget that. You don't forget that other families, other average kids had a better life than you. You don't forget that too easily. At least I didn't. And so that just keeps you working, I guess. I don't know. We are. I don't mind it either. It's great to have a good motivator. Let's see. There we go. Whew. Woo. Yeah, so most of the kids on my street, they had a lot more than I did. And I was like, dang, dude, I'm poor. It's not a great feeling. Okay. So I'm motivated, and my strategies for becoming wealthy over time have been reasonable, and most of all have included the belief that I have to work very hard for it. There we go. All right. Here we go. When it comes to business, my belief, I think what a lot of young guys do wrong, and maybe I don't make these mistakes because I did a lot of reading. I used to read a lot of books about, you know, business and success. And I think what a lot of young guys do is they look at their business from the perspective of how do I enrich myself? And that's very easy to do. You're like, well, you buy something for $5, you sell it for $7. That's very easy. That's the least complicated part of the business. But they only look at it from that perspective. But actually, a really successful business, even though that business understands there has to be some sort of profit margin, the real goal is to provide as much value to the customer. So the more value you can actually provide, that's when you actually have success. And so providing value is very tricky because sometimes it involves lowering the profit margin, but not always. Sometimes it means providing exactly what they wanted, or like something they didn't even know they wanted, something very cool that it's just unique to whatever you're doing. That's the hardest part, you know. And you never quite have it, you know, it's always slipping out of your fingers. Every time you think you've found something, you know, there's 500 copycats, or like, you know, the market changes, or people grow bored of it. That's probably the biggest one right there. People grow bored of it. So you have to find some new trick. And so it's like a game you're playing, and the game you never really win. You're always just battling. Here's David Morris, 2 MetaZoo Chromes. Let's see. It's me, Sarah Dusenberry. I'd blame my parents if they had 12 kids. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Got my package today. Thanks again. Great packaging. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Step 1, be rich. Step 2, don't be poor. Yeah, I know. Have you guys just tried being rich? It's easy. Get a small loan from your father of $1 million. All right, let me go get some MetaZoo. I'll be right back. Excuse me. All right, took me a minute there. Karis is always moving my stuff. Found it. Oh yeah, and we weren't done looking at Tammy's stuff either, were we? Move this back over here. Mr. Open my NBA before you forget. Mr. Thim's NBA. All right. How many spots left on Mew? Like 6, maybe 7. I think it's exactly 7, actually. Tossing this over here. All right. Oops. David Moraes. Your stuff, it's her stuff. You forget you're married. No! She owns half my Pokemon card empire. I'm taking the kids and half the Pokemon cards, and I'm leaving. Okay. There we go. Gigi Bird. Quetzalcoatlus. Black Cat. Meow. And Tripodero. I like that Mr. provides transparent, honest, and reliable service. We are. There we go. Ooh. Well, it's interesting. There's this point in your life where you have enough of your own money where you don't feel like taking anyone else's. You know, the temptation is completely gone. And I bet you a lot of young guys who have no money and maybe debt, they are tempted. Here's a white thing. So ironically, the person I would be most interested myself in doing business with when it comes to Pokemon card, work where you just have to trust the other person, the guy I would trust most, probably a guy who's rich. Because he is not interested in screwing his already successful life up over a Pokemon card. Whereas a young guy, he might be looking at your cards, licking his lips going, if I could just trick that guy, if I could just scam him, I could be rich, So that's the danger. You know who you're dealing with. There we go. All right. You know who I would do business with? A Catholic homeschooler. Those kids don't break the rules. David Moraes. All right, David. David Moraes. They're too pure. I do have some Roaring Skies packs. I'm wondering if I should open them. You could. Or you could leave them sealed. Or you could open them. Or you could leave them sealed. Did that help? Doesn't matter how rich you are. People suck. Money makes people crazy. I think that's true. I think that you hear about like scandals, like the Beckett guy. Remember the Beckett guy did the insurance fraud? So I think you're right about that. But if I had to bet, the scamming does come more often from a group that's desperate for money versus a group that's not quite as desperate for money. But you're right. Rich or poor, someone can make the same mistakes. Yeah, I don't understand those guys at all, actually. When I look at those guys, like the really wealthy guys who do something like that, I look at them and go, you had everything, now you're going to jail. What's wrong with you? I don't get those guys. But again, I think that it's more common, or it's more risky. Oh, right. So Miss Tammy and I were making a trade. She traded me that Zekrom and Reshiram. I don't remember for how much, but it's going toward her Hello Kitty cards. She got some Black Label Hello Kitty cards. Let me take a quick look into that. Here it is, Miss Tamalam. She's texting me right now. Let's see. What was the amount we agreed to on this? Oh, here it is. All right, I think I see the amount. All right, so let me update your slab away, Tammy. And we still got Mr. Thim to take care of. Okay. So you are left with $650 on your triple kitties. That's what I call it in the slab away channel. And now I have a Reshiram Zekrom full art. I guess it's an alt art, but it's almost hard to tell that it's an alt art. It's like a trainer card, isn't it? All right, cool. Not a big fan of that particular artwork, so I will get that one sold. Would you do business with me? I would do business with me. Now, in my opinion, it doesn't matter how rich you are. You say that, but then look at the USA Insurance. That's basically a scam. Okay, so that's a little bit different. So what you're saying is the nature of that business is bad. Yeah, so, and it's... I agree. Insurance has become a bad thing for Americans, I think. A lot of Americans, I think when they buy insurance, they don't realize what they're really doing is they're buying a gamble. That's the product. And it just sucks. I don't think it's a very good product in a lot of situations, but you just have to buy it sometimes. You're buying a gamble. The gamble is that you will get hurt, something bad will happen to you. And the insurance company is betting that it won't. It says, here's how much that we're willing to bet because we think it won't happen to you. And they make money by being right. And they make money by you being wrong. And the difference is they hire some of the best mathematicians in the world to place that bet. And you don't hire anyone. Think about that. All right. Okay, there we go. So they hire some of the best researchers and mathematicians to place that bet. You're just some, dopey normal guy with some money, and the government tells you, you got to buy this insurance. Okay, Hathim, let's get this open. Mr. Hathim. Sadness envelops me. Sadness envelopes you? With the stamp? We are? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, that's pretty wavy. I can get rich by selling more Pokemon test cards, isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah, so some guys try to get rich by hurting other people, but the real trick, because that doesn't work very well in my opinion, people recognize when they're being hurt pretty fast. The real way to get rich is to provide value to people. That's how you get rich. Here's Kobe Brown. You have to provide value somehow. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you design something brand new that no one's ever designed. Ooh, out of 249. Shy Gilgis Alexander. I don't do that because people just get angry later. Still got Blockbuster Mewtwo promos. I got tons of them. I'm swimming in them. That's why I'm offering them right now as just a raw, ungraded promo. And it's only $17 from like $19.99 or something. So I just got, this is like one box of them, by the way. I got more than this. So yeah, I got tons of those. Just tons of them. Yeah, so the trick really is to provide value. If you work at Taco Bell, you make a profit and you provide value at the same time. People love eating tacos. If you open up a shoe store, the value is that you provide a place to go shopping for shoes so that people can leave your store and go buy it on Amazon. God, dude, it's hard these days, isn't it? If you become a doctor, you provide a lot of value. That's why doctors are paid so well. The doctors provide some of the most important value to the society that is possible. So doctors get paid hella good. All those high-paying jobs, engineers, they provide a lot of value. All right, Hathim, new bag. Your previous bag managed to fit into your box, and it all shipped today. Doctor, engineer. Here's David. Oh, Hathim, I mean. Hathim. All right. There you go, Hathim. It looks like Fluthim. What's the most expensive sport card someone pulled? Oh, I don't know. Sorry, personal question. Do you still talk with your siblings? I have an older sister who, like, maybe twice a year, I ask her if anything interesting's going on. So, I talk to her on occasion. Really don't talk to anyone else. Yeah, pretty isolated. What's the best way to display hat value? What's the best way to provide value? Skill. You have to have skill. So if you have zero skill, the only thing you're suited for is manual labor or maybe like running a cash register. You have to develop a skill. Whatever skill you develop should be something you're naturally good at. So like if you're 7 foot tall and athletic, your best skill might be playing a sport. If you're good at writing, your best skill might be journalism. It might be writing papers for something. It could be YouTube. Could be something that has to do with having to communicate a lot. If your best skill is math, there's a lot of ways to make money with math. Teaching math, computer science, engineering, architecture, something in biology or chemistry, something for the banks, so if you like math, if you know you have a natural inclination to do math and you enjoy it, you're going to be rich. You just have to have a good strategy at that point. You're going to be rich. If you hate math, you got to find some other strategy. Could be maybe you like people a lot. Well, that's great. Then go into sales. Still, there's a lot of money to make in sales. So there's a company, they produce a product and they need it sold everywhere. And so you're going to sell it for them and share the profits. Could be you're very creative. You could do art. You could do invention. Who knows? But you got to find out what it is that you tend to do better than everyone around you, and then pursue that skill. What you don't want to do is go through life with no skills. Philip Webb, 1 spot in the Mew, 3 Holo Shuffle. If you do that, you're not going to make any money, and life just goes by very fast. And then one day you're like, oops, guess I should have developed a skill and applied it to provide value to society. Here it is, Philip Webb. Life goes by very fast. Mister, can I still place an order? Yeah, go ahead. Girls like guys with sweet skills. Here we are. Girl Scout provide a skill too. It's called the back arch. Here we are. All right, very good. 3 Holo Shuffles. I got no skills. Here we are. All right. That's not true. I've heard you mention your job. You got a nice job. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, very good. Cold, Philip Webb. Philip, you're one of the guys who donates the card back, I think. There you go. Okay, so now we got Adam Jordan Pashuis. Can I get 1 Donkey Kong pack? Yes, you can. Here are the Donkey Kong packs, everyone, from 1982. These are vintage Donkey Kong packs. Nothing beats a remote job. Karis, she's got a remote job as a software engineer, but, you know, there are some downsides to it. One of the downsides is being stuck at home all day, every day, actually gets kind of sad and lonely. Whereas if you go to work every day, you're surrounded by real humans, you develop friendships, you meet people, you talk to them. Working from home means you never do that. And so it's pretty sweet at first, but over time you kind of go, oh, I'm like hyper lonely. You might miss out on friendships that you never made. Friendships that would have happened if you had just gone into work. So that is why work from home is not perfect. It's nice in other ways too, though. You can wear your pajamas to work. You don't have to do your hair every day. You don't have to drive in traffic. So if you live in a place with a lot of traffic, it's a big advantage. Here's Donkey Kong. Mister's my psychiatrist. Yes, here are some pills. It'll solve all your problems and make you happy. That'll be $3,000. Where's your insurance? Easiest skill anyone can learn to make an easy, decent living is Microsoft Excel. Well, again, I would go back to the idea that is what's most important is that you develop a skill in an area that you are already naturally inclined to work on. Look at that. Ooh. You get the whole picture there. Okay, here, it'll drive you bananas. So, for example, let's say math does not come easy for you. It's unnatural and you hate it. Well, don't do a math job then. You'll be sad. I eat quarters. You work your whole life doing a skill that you hate. Your skill also can't be laying on the beach and drinking margaritas. That's not a skill. Right? So it's tricky. It's tricky navigating exactly what it should be. Sometimes personality tests and career tests can help you suspect what direction to go. But like for me, I took those tests. They didn't say go into YouTube. Actually, a lot of the tests told me to go into computer science, which scared the bejeebus out of me. Because when I was younger, I got that over and over again. It said, go do computer science. And I didn't want to. I didn't know anything about computer science when I was homeschooled. So I stayed away from it. It wasn't until later that I realized, oh, I'm kind of smart. This is easy. All the students around me are struggling, and I'm just kind of floating through. I took one computer science course at the community college, and I was like, oh, this is easy as hell. And so that was what got me into computer science at that point. So I was lucky to have at least tried it. All right, here's Tim Tran. Bubble Mew break. Can you call me Toasty? It's Toasty. Yay! All right, Mr. Toasty. I can try to do that, but for the sake of the order, we're going to go with the name. But we'll say Toasty. I remember attorneys getting in trouble for being under the covers for video calls. Too funny. There we go. All right, you're in. Go do science. Mr. In honor of Superb Owl victory, we should sell him a choke slabs. Superb Owl? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, science. I think I really enjoy psychology as well. That's definitely an area that I love to think and work on. Hard to make money in psychology, though, to be honest. All right, let's see what the next thing is. Elizabeth Rains, Tops Lugia spot. Oh, you're jumping into the clearance break. So it's Tops Lugia. But also, there's a little Skarmory bonus slab. So it's just a bonus slab. It's not worth a lot. It's worth $20. Here we are. So this will say Elizabeth Reigns. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Here we are. First one in. There's only 5 spots in here. So this is meant to be quite short. Did you open the NBA pack yet? We sure did. You missed it. Okay. 3 boxes, Asuka High School, Mr. Brandon. Ooh, I don't know if I even have that. Ooh. That was a popular set, and I think we were almost out of it, and I hadn't restocked it because I wasn't sure if I was going to restock it because last time I checked it had gotten really expensive. Asuka High School, huh? Oh, we have exactly 3. Wow, that is perfect. So here it is, 3 boxes of Asuka High School. And we got a little box over here. Okay, and the box has 3 packs in it. I tell you what do you guys think? Should I try to restock Asuka? Asuka technically is just sold out. I feel like Asuka did sell well. Let me just see. Wow. Asuka High School DXD is triple the price it used to be. Triple. Nah, we're not buying this. Well, unless I can find it over here, maybe. Nah, it ain't happening. Alright, so Asuka's getting removed from the menu. You're getting the rest of it, okay? You're going to have the 3 packs as a bonus. Would that have been in the extended menu? Oops. Nope. Maybe in the main menu? Let's check the main menu. There it is, under Other Card Set in the main menu. I feel like Other Card Set should just be moved over to the extended menu at this point. Like, look at this. Most of this doesn't sell. Rick and Morty Season 1 and 2, South Park, Cardos Nikkei, Breaking Bad, the English Digimon cards. And what's the extended menu has Other Card Set in it, too. Just a bunch of weird stuff, you know what I mean? All right, Mr. Brandon, let's get started on that. Thanks for the big order, man. All right. Cardos Nikkei just sold last night. It did, it's true. Ready? How many packs? How many packs? Okay. Falcon Punch. Grab this. Oh. Doobie-doobie-doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I noticed we continue to sell a lot of Girl cards. Girl cards do very well. And I have a complete lack of Girl cards for sale on the table. Meaning no slabs. No Girl card slabs. We got Girl card slabs in the Waifu Shuffle. It's a $20 shuffle box. There we are. All right. All right, so I apologize, but we are sold out of these. Never doubt the power of Gooner cards. I'm never doubting again. All right, all right. Yeah, we will not be restocking these. The price on these are just too high. Doesn't really make sense anymore. Back when we bought these, they were much more affordable. And then, like, overnight, they just jumped in price. There. All right. There you go. Good luck. So he will undoubtedly pull some sexy girl cards out of here. Other sets that have High School DxD in it, Fujimi Bunko Volume 1, which is on the menu right now, that has High School DxD in it. And Fujimi Bunko Volume 2 does too, but we do not have any of that on the menu. All right, you ready? All right. Oh, well, missed out on this one. Yeah, we are. Well, if he pulls a big hit, you missed out. If the packs do not pull a super big hit, then maybe it's not such a big deal. Toss this over here. It's good to hear that you have an interest in this, though, because it tells me to go ahead and focus on getting these kinds of cards into the channel. All right, so we checked the commons even. It's card number 1. All right, you got this card here. 10 points. All right. Oh, very nice. Bikini babes. Dang, those are like string bikinis. Crazy. Okay, here's this girl here. All right. Blue hair girl. I never watched this anime. Should I have watched this anime? Okay, here's a boobs card. Okay, lovely. Big bazongas. Oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Somebody discovered you could just draw mostly naked pictures of women. Okay. All right. Don't watch it. Your wife's going to look at you like this. Nah, she'd be the one watching it, probably. You are? She'd be like, I'm watching this for the story. The story's really good. All right, let's see. I'll be like, I don't have time for this. Here's this. Aha. She looks kind of naked. Okay. All right. Here's another one. So, wow, it feels like that was probably a full box there. I'm surprised 6 wasn't opening these. I'm not surprised. 6 wants the cards that have good-looking men in them. There you go, like Chainsaw Man. All right. Okay. Oh. Give me a moment. Snipping this. And snipping this as well. Oh. Ready? Here goes. We've got this girl looking very sultry. This girl looking suspiciously young. Oops. What do you think is the most unattractive hobby a guy can have? I think there was already a survey done on that. Wasn't it actual card collecting? Here it is. Here's a boobies. I don't know how true that is. Probably the closer you get to being an otaku. Is that the right word? A weeaboo. Pee bottle collecting. That's pretty unattractive. But that's really extreme and very few people would do that. Whoa! Yeah, like anime figure collecting. Oops, here's... Who knows? Here we are. I think you need to exude masculinity, you know? Confidence, intelligence, ambition, passion. Passion's important. Ooh. Not collecting goober cards, living in parents' basement. So, in other words, not behaving exactly like Mary, guys. Give us a zoom. No zooms. No zooms. You gotta own the card and zoom on it when you ship it home. Zooms cost extra. Oh my God, what if there was a fee where you could like pay me to definitely zoom in on certain cards, like to stop and zoom? like a $2 donation and you get a zoom of all the hottest cards pulled that day. That's no money. Think this Pokebull market will last long? Probably. I think the Pokemon market's been a thing for a while now, you know, like Pokemon cards have been so expensive for so long, but so they really jumped after Logan Paul and it never truly went all the way back down. Like it went down somewhat. But the prices remain pretty high, actually, especially on vintage. You just never got a good deal on vintage. And now it's getting even worse. We are. All right, here's this. Oops. All right, and here's this. Or playing Gooner games. Remember, Zoom raids? No. Okay, we got this girl here, just looking like a girl. Think this Pokebull market? P-Core has become more prevalent. P-Core? Oh my God. Whoever's opening these cards right now, Mary, whoever's opening these cards is a gentleman and a scholar. Mary, you collect these exact same cards. What are you talking about? We are. I've seen your cards before. You're like Lily from Pokemon. All right, what we got? Here's... Oh. Oh. In-law still at the place. No, they went home a while back. Okay, our last card is going to get its own sleeve. All right, there we have it. 3 boxes of Asuka High School. You got some cards in here that are pretty sexy. I think if you were to grade those cards, get 10s on them, and then sell them, I think you'd probably make a significant amount of that money back. Let's take a look at the ones that seem gradable. I'd grade that one. I'd grade the heck out of any bikini card. I don't really understand this, but this is the main character, isn't it? I'd probably grade the main character. Okay, you got some girls here. This one's not bad. So bikini girls, bra girl. I don't know about that one. I don't know how well that one would do. There we go. So, you know, all 4 of these, definitely gradable. There you go. Showing off their bodies. Their baddies. I ain't giving my money for this stuff, says Mary. You wish I were. I'm not wishing nothing. What are you talking about? All right, here we are. Mary's over here trying to pretend to be tough. All right, Brandon Wong. Oops. Very nice. All right, I'll set you over here. Yeah, it's not any different than Nikkei or Azure Lane or Fujimi Bunko. At the end of the day, attractive cards sell. That's all it is. And there seems to be a huge market for it. And I don't know. Doesn't bother me one bit. Aren't they all femboys in this anime? Yeah, they're all femboys. Here's Aaron Rodriguez. Can I get 2 Surging Sparks? Not the Surging Sparks. They're like $1 million. Okay, 2 Surging Sparks. 1 PRB, 1 English. I just opened a box of that. Where'd that go? Here it is. 4 PRB, 1 Japanese. Where did those go? Ah, here they are. So that's it. No, that's still Pokemon. PRB, 1 English. I know I got them. Where are they? I swear to God, if I have to go get into the box, and there's already an open box over here, and I just don't see it, I'm going to go crazy. I have to go get another box. I'll be back. All of them are the same and degeneracy level. Mary, you're like such a degenerate, and you're like talking shit. You are 100% a degenerate. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Mary's all like, blah, blah, blah. Ooh. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. All right. And 1 trick or trade. What is this order? I'll take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, there we have it. She's gonna have to rebirth you all over again. Here you are. Sneap. Mary thinks she's some kind of edgelord. I'm starting to think Mary has autism. Here's 2 of these. Snipping this. And snipping this as well. That's the new thing, is to just accuse everyone of having autism, you know? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just being acoustic. You're only now starting to think that? Oh, look at that Mimikyu. Popping out of the trick or trade. This is a great set. Here's Surging Sparks Executor. Some Holos. I'm slightly artistic. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's acoustic now. Nowadays. Even Bill Gates was like, by today's standards, they would have called me autistic or something like that. Did you hear him say that in an interview? Said that in an interview. He's like, back then nobody was autistic. Now he's like, everyone's autistic. Oh, Boa Hancock. Ooh. How do I see your store? Welcome. Yeah, all you need to do is head over to the description of the live stream, and you will see what's for sale in the description. You also see how to pay. You got PayPal, ZELLE, CASHAPP. There's no website. There's no sign up. You just send money directly through the payment apps. That's it. If I got warn you, we're wrapping up real soon. Here it is. We go live again tonight. So this is the daytime stream, and then we have a nighttime stream. 2 streams. You are? Ooh. Oh, I had to scroll further. I'm Xadrian. How do I update my bag? Hello, Xadrian. Are you international? You can only update the bag if you're international. If you're domestic, you have to ship within 1 year. International guys can update their bags as many times as they want. Mr. After Dark. That's because international shipping is awful. There's like a tariff fees and stuff like that. Toss this over here. Ooh. Aaron Rodriguez. You can also talk to me if you need me to hold your cards for an extended period for like some special reason. Like maybe you're hiding it from your girlfriend or your wife who's trying to divorce you. So if you need me to like hide your cards for a while, or you got some special case, maybe you work on like an oil rig or something, I don't know. We can work something out. Is this it? Is this you? Yes, you got a lot of stuff. I like this music that's playing. Okay. Evan Rodriguez. House is still $140. That's crazy. So now we have an order from Kevin Jenner. Can I get 1 pack of Weiss Hello Kitty and shipping? I have a bag. Could I see all the cards from the pack? Since could I keep all the cards? You sure can. Okay, here's a little Hello Kitty. You hit it on the nose. Yeah, so if you need me to do some kind of deal with you to keep your cards over here for an extended period, why don't you send me like $2 or $3 and ask for a bag update and say you're wanting to store the bag for a longer period. Here we are. All right. Very nice. I've had a couple guys do that with me, believe it or not. I've had some guys who are like, you know, I'm buying these cards. I kind of want to just keep them over there with you. So just do that with me, and we'll get you set up. Here's Kevin Jenner. Mr. Kevin. Let's see. It's got to cost something. It can't be 100. Kevin, do you have a bag? I have a bag. You can't be 100% free, because if it was 100% free, everyone would just constantly have their bag over here for forever. And when we do that, we've already tried that. What happens is the Kevin Aon, the table gets so unbearably full with bags that are like over a year old. Kevin Jenner, you actually have a large bag. Here it is. Okay. Very nice. That's all of them, right? So if your wife divorced you, would she take half your cards? I don't think she would. I think she would leave the cards alone. But you know what she would do? She would most likely negotiate for more of the properties. So the properties were paid for with my money. I put my cash into the properties, and she will say, you keep all the cards, I'll take the properties. That's probably what she'll do. She's mentioned that kind of stuff before. I said, so what if we break up? Who gets what? She's like, I don't want your cards. Why would she? She'd have to sell them, you know? All right, Kevin. She's going to go after the equity in the homes, which is a lot of money. All right, let's see. I would love for Mr. Trumpy Wumpy to pass a law that states when people break up, it's distributed more based off of your difference in your income instead of evenly split. Evenly split only works in the man's favor when he marries a woman who earns more money than him, which almost never happens. It's almost always the other way around. So men really get beat up in a divorce. Okay, weighing that in my hand. Let's get you a label. Is that what he packs my boxes with? I thought it smelled different. You better not fart in our bags. Go ahead and print this. Wouldn't be me farting, that would be Alexis. Here we are. And let's be honest, you guys would pay extra for Alexis to fart in your bags. There we go. Perfect. I saw someone growing pet mold today. Was it on a strawberry? I think I saw the same video. My pet mold? Yeah, right. Okay. He's out of line. But he's right. Okay, we have an order from Jacob Hayes. Spotting the Owl Break 1 Waifu Shuffle. Oh, yeah, the Owl Break. Okay. Where are my lightning bolt? Here it is with the lightning bolt. Okay. Oh, that's a great break. That's a Pokemon Center knocked out. Okay, keep that in mind. Pokemon Center. Those are going for a lot of money. 1 Waifu Shuffle. Oh, yeah, the Waifu Shuffle. The Pokemon Center cards, not only do they cost more, but they are rapidly rising in price. So they go up in price faster. Boom. You got 1 girl card. Sorry. 1 girl card. Konnichiwa. 18 years and up. Completely adult. Here's David Smith. Okay. My first Holo Shuffle ×2, a Mewtwo Blockbuster promo, and a Poke Art Box sticker. Oh, that's a good order. So a little vintage Mewtwo and a Poke Art Box sticker. Did Mew go off? Not yet. It's about 6 spots away. It's quite close. Yeah, the Mew break is very close. If it doesn't go off today in the daytime stream, it's probably going to go off tonight or tomorrow because it is pretty close. And so everyone's going to be watching that one. Okay, first Holo Shuffle. Let's get that real fast. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Boom. 2 cold ones. Okie dokie and Whimsicott. Okay, so set these over here. Here's your Mewtwo Art Box sticker. You ready? David Smith. I'm going to end up getting that Mew graded. Yeah, that's cool, man. They were cheaper back when I bought them back in the day. You got Misty. Oh, you got Bikini Babe Misty. That's not bad at all. Very nice. Now you just need a 10 on that, and it'll probably be worth a couple $100. I don't think you're getting a 10. Look at the corners. Very hard to get 10s on this set because of the way they were printed. It's got nothing to do with anything else. It's just the way they were printed. David Smith. How do I join the breaks? Well, they're typically $40 each, unless stated otherwise. And you just send in $40 and tell me which one you want when you send that money in. And then I write your name down on a card and you're in the break. Now, what you might pull out of the break is just one card worth not very much, like this. This might be your pull in the break. Or you might get extremely lucky and pull the chase card. That's the chase card. So the way to read this label, it's $40. Your odds are 1 in 39. There's 39 break booster packs. And each booster pack does contain some Pokemon cards, but it's usually nothing too expensive. And, but one booster pack will contain a Mew. And, oh yeah, by the way, the Mew's already graded. How nice. So it's a very nice thing. And, yeah. That has been one of our most popular products for a while now. David Smith. David Smith. Did you already have a bag? He said, this is my second order. This might be his first time getting a bag. Now, one thing to recognize with the breaks is they don't always go off in the same stream that you purchased the booster pack in. So let's say you jump in the Mew and then we end. Well, then you don't know the results of it. Well, we do have a channel in Discord server where if you miss the stream where it goes off, you can go look that up using the information provided to you in the Discord server. So we have a little Discord server. The link to that is in the description. If you join it, you will see a channel in the Discord server called Breaks History. And so let's say it goes off tonight, this Mew does, and you weren't there to see it. Well, you will be able to just go rewatch that stream and see the results. And that's what makes the breaks so good. The breaks are good because it's done live, so you can see the results in real time. And then you can also rewatch that live stream. All right, we have JCL. All right, let's see. And this is for 2 Fearens. Grab this. Nice, thank you, Mr. Mister. How many in the Fossil Break sublist? There's only 1 spot left in the Fossil sublist. 1 spot, and it goes off. Everyone must be scared of that last spot or something. Okay, or they're busy getting in all these. We got a lot of breaks, so every day I sell a certain number of break spots. It's a very popular product, but they compete with each other. So the reason why more people aren't jumping in Noctowl is because they're jumping in the Mew. The rare candy break is getting spicy. That Noctowl is so spiffy. I know, he's extremely spiffy. Your odds over here are much better. 1 in 9, plus one of those spots is a star spot. So it's really more like 1 in 8. And then if you're unlucky, you get carried over to the clearance break, which is not even a bad card. Look, somebody intentionally jumped into this break 1 out of 5 now because it's a Lugia. It's really cool, actually. All right, let's go find your bag. Ah. I feel like this Bun Eerie is too expensive as a 9. It's not like his freaking Pikachu. Bun Eerie. Who's getting excited for Bun Eerie? Bun Eerie is now a $15 break. $15 card, I mean. Danny, say no more. 5 of the McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's. You might not have that where you live. This is the Dragon Discovery from McDonald's. Let me go get some more. I'll be back. Ow. The Mew break is wild considering the Lugia. Your odds on the Mew are very bad. That's what's scary about it. It's a $40 buy-in, and it's so that's a little pricey, and not as pricey as all the people who just lost money on sports betting. Whew. Did you guys see the guy who bet $1 million on the Chiefs? Jesus Christ, man. Who's betting $1 million on the Chiefs? God damn. But yeah, $40 is like, you know, that's like going out to eat one time. So that really stacks up if you're in a lot of breaks and you get unlucky over and over and over. So I like to see people who have been getting unlucky. I like to see them get a hit every now and then because it kind of makes up for if they had bad luck. But yeah, for somebody to get lucky over and over, somebody else has to get unlucky over and over, right? Does that make sense? Unless we constantly filter in new people, I guess. I'm not sure. But yeah, 1 in 11, 1 in 9, that one's not bad. 1 in 39, that's pretty bad. Your odds over there are so small. But that card's like 1.2 thousand, isn't it? That's a pricey card. You're only picking it up for $40. So to go from $40 to 1.2 thousand, that's a humongous flip. So that explains the odds. The odds have to be pretty bad for that to occur. So it's a high stakes break, and you just have to expect to lose. And don't do it because you think you're here to make money, okay? I try to warn people about that. Don't look at these like a way to make money. It really is a form of entertainment. All Pokemon card openings should be seen as a form of entertainment. If you want to, quote-unquote, invest in Pokemon cards, here's my advice to you. Just go buy the slab you want. Don't try to do it with RNG. Just go buy it. Okay? So that is the proper way to quote-unquote, invest. Invest! This is an RNG product, and you have just as good of a chance to lose $40. You know what I'm saying? You do this for fun. You do it for entertainment. Never spend more than you're willing to lose. Yada yada yada. I try to scare people off because I don't like it when people have like buyer's remorse. I don't like buyer's remorse. It makes me sad. Here's Pikachu. So I don't want you to have any buyer's remorse. Just be confident about what you want. And $40 that you don't spend on the break is $40 you saved, really, if you think about it. Unless you were the guy who was going to pull the Mew. That guy is going to be happy, obviously. One person is going to pull the Mew, and that person is going to be very excited. They're going to be like, hell yeah, dude. I've heard people tell me that their hands started sweating during the break because their name hadn't gotten pulled yet, and they're getting super excited. I've had people say that. Man, I have never bet on anything and had a physical reaction to it. I've never, ever felt that. So it's really fascinating to me. I've never had a problem with like gambling, but it tells me a little bit about, there's these physiological responses, the excitement over like the odds and stuff like that. I've never felt that. Never in my life. Maybe it's because I'm dead inside. I don't know. Look at that Pikachu. Danny, say no more. The little non-hollers in this set are nice too, aren't they? Oh yeah, it gets pretty intense with the breaks. Yeah, I've heard that. So I've heard people say they've broken out into a sweat, and I'm like, what? Never experienced that in my entire life. There we go. Okay. 1 in the fossil break for Team Rocket Grunt. Okay. Team Rocket Grunt. I think Team Rocket Grunt, we are going to save the results of this for the beginning of the nighttime stream. I know that will make you sad, but actually we're an hour and 20 minutes in, and I'm ready to wrap up. So this goes off tonight, everyone. Fossil Sublist goes off tonight. How nice is that? That means another spot in the fossil box is completed. Good. And there's one more order for me to process. Where is it? Ah, here it is. So Miss Alicia Brown will take a spot in the Mew and the Noctowl. I really like the Noctowl. I'm surprised the Noctowl didn't fill up faster. Okay, Miss Alicia. My argument for the breaks is that your pull rate in the breaks is better than the actual pull rates in the real product. And we've shown the math behind that, though. It's because of multiple reasons. The cost of the booster packs times the odds of pulling the Mew are really low. You will spend so much money pulling your first Mew, on average, that is. Maybe you get really lucky, your first booster pack has a Mew in it. But on average, no, he's going to cost you a lot of packs to open. Second of all, and this is a big part of the calculation, what are the odds your Mew is a 10? It turns out pretty low. So the fact that this one's already graded 10 cuts out a ton of the RNG of just opening regular boosters. Yeah, there's, those are RNG products as well. There's a lot of risk when you open those packs that, oh, I finally pull a Mew. It only cost me $1,000 to pull it. Oh, but now look, it won't grade 10. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Go. But there were people who were opening up like thousands of booster packs on the internet to test how often the Mew came out, and pull rates are atrocious. So just like we've always suspected, singles are cheaper. They're a cheaper way to acquire the card than opening the packs. On average is cheaper. And then if you were to add to that calculation, just going straight toward the PSA 10, the PSA 10s are typically undervalued, but not always. They're undervalued compared to the cost of the booster, compared to the average booster pack price. That's because people actually really prefer the RNG product. They don't like to just buy the Mew outright. So we've reversed engineered it and created an RNG product out of an already graded card. Pretty fun. So that was Alicia Brown, and we are completed with the daytime stream. Before we go, Jesus Aguilera would like to jump into the Mew break as well. Okay, you're going in there. Just remember, you're pretty much signing up to have this taken away from you because only one person will snatch that Mew. There you go, but good luck. Might be you. Could be you. So this is at 36 spots now. Could be 37, I don't know. But that suggests there's just like 2, maybe 3 spots left. I got to recount the number. Well, why don't we just recount it live? Let's just recount it before we sign off. I just placed an order. Hold on, guys. I'm going to stay open for Isai if you just placed an order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. We are at exactly 36, so 3 spots remain. If you placed an order and it's a big order, I'm not going to clock out until that's done, okay? Yeah, it is. 36 prismatic. We're not going anywhere. We're going to take care of the 36 prismatic. Don't worry, man. I'm not gonna let you spend all that money and not see it get open. So let me go get another case of the prismatic. We need a fresh case for this one, okay? All right. So first things first. So for 36, we need how many ETBs? I think that's 4 ETBs. So I got 1, 2, 3. All right, and now we get fresh ones from the case because that's the next case. 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna have these ready to go on any future orders. All right. Well, if it isn't Mr. Isai, you guys might not want to miss this order because he could pull a Crown Brion. Whew. Ready? So we'll stay open. We're just listening to the Smash Brothers. Not Smash Brothers. We're listening to Pokemon Battle music. Manifesting a God Pack? Yes, please. We do not have any content like that. It kind of makes me sad. I'm in the same boat as you as a customer. I want you to pull a freaking God Pack. That would be a really good thing. We have no footage of that. All right. Packs are a little bit cheaper now. Okay. Could you imagine ending the stream on Crown Brion? Yeah, that'd be nice. That sure would be nice. Toss this over here. What's up? It's 1, 2, 3. We got to have some stream goals for the daytime stream. You know, we got stream goals for the nighttime stream, where if you guys hit those stream goals, we do some give outs. We do some giveaways. We got to have that for the daytime stream. And the goal should be a little different, you know. We'll go a little easier on the daytime stream. One more. Ah, the music's gone. And it's kind of nice. Kind of relaxing. Like, relaxing. So today I got some, I got what's supposed to be a no rarity Japanese booster box of Jim, Blaine's Gym. Bought 4 of them. Opened it up and it was fake. Yeah, I got some scam cards. Gonna have to start fighting with the guy who sold it to me. Here we are. They were without any question fake. And I thought that they could be fake because the price was suspicious. It was a really good price. I was like, why is this price so good? So I bought 4 of them. And yes, they were 100% counterfeit cards. So I just reached out to him and told him, "Oop, better go ahead and refund that." My next step is I'm going to contact eBay. It was me. Yes, no music. Now I'm going to sing while we're opening. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. That was the Pokemon battle music we were listening to. All right. All right. How do we tell if a graded card is fake? Well, if you buy a graded card off eBay and it's expensive enough, look for the eBay authenticity guarantee. So that's nice. That's actually a really nice service. You know, back when it came out, there were some vocal critics about it, and I thought, no, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. It's got to cut back on scams on eBay. But it is a little extra work. So they would point out that the whole eBay authenticity guarantee is sort of like makes it seem pointless collecting PSA slabs, doesn't it? Because it's like you get it graded, but then you can't even trust the slab. But it's like, you know, at the end of the day, if it's going back to PSA and they're saying, yep, that's the real deal, and you're buying like a $4,000 slab, that's a good thing. It protects you. Here we are. Here's Noibat. Ooh. But other than that, there's no easy way to tell. It's not like some easy thing. Done sparse. If you've already got a lot of PSA slabs that you're sure are real, you can just hold them up together and look for, you know, odd differences. Why are they English cards inside? I saw another Ripper post a video about the same product. Were they English cards? They didn't appear to be English. They appeared to be just a fake version of the card that they should be. And they're like glossy, and the holographic foil is wrong. Yeah, that guy better refund me right away, or he's going to get a case opened on him. And you don't want that on eBay. You don't want cases opened on you. Here's Groudon. eBay going to watch your account if you're a guy selling fake cards. They're going to watch you. Here's Spritzy. Ooh, lovely. OK Computer or Kid A? It's going to be OK Computer. I gotta sneeze. Were they Italian? No, these were pure counterfeit. Woo! They were pure counterfeit. And nothing else. Counterfeit cards. I don't even want them to return to the guy. They should all be destroyed. All right. Here's Duraludon, Noctowl, Master Ball. All right, 1 Master Ball so far. Noctowl is a real decent Master Ball card, in my opinion. He is from the Neo generation, Gen 2. I think he's a nice-looking card. Look at the little Dusclops. We're going to keep him. Okay, here's a Seeking. Mr. On, bright and early. Not really, isn't it? Almost 8? It's almost 8. I should have been finished. Here's the funny thing. My plans and my goals with the daytime stream was to start the stream at like 4 and be done by 5 every day. Today, we started at 6. So, and what's going on there? Well, my sleep schedule is so screwed up. Like, I went to sleep. I'm supposed to go to sleep at almost 7 a.m. in the morning. But I actually went to sleep at like almost 12. So my sleep schedule's just terrible. Vaporeon, Darkness Energy. Okay, here we are. So far, not having insane luck. Can you drill them and send them back? I don't. Yeah, if he requires a return, the other guy, I guess I'll just do the return. I don't know. But they should be destroyed. Here's Floodamain. All right. Very good. Throwing this out. So that was the first half of the pile. And out of all these cards, we've got one Master Ball and one Brassius. As usual, Prismatic is a tough set. We are. It's the Dark Souls of Pokemon card sets. Let's try this next half. You got it, Mr. Isai. Let's see. Snipping this. Can I get my brother a shout out? You just come in here and ask for a shout out? I don't even know who you are. We're not friends. What the? Let's go ahead and snip this. We're the mods. So moderators, when somebody comes in and does that, what he's doing when he says the name there, that's just a straight up advertisement. So that's an instant ban. We got like 3 mods right there. Wrath, Mike Side, and Mary. Instant ban. There we go. Mister, have you seen the stamp Brion's prices? I bet you they're like mind-blowingly expensive. I bet you they are mind-blowingly expensive. Here's another sneep. All right. All right. And here's another sneep. I've never seen that guy in my life. That is just full-on spam advertising. There we go. There we go. By the way, if he's listening, you'll never grow your channel that way, ever. No one has ever really gone to a channel because you spammed somebody else's live chat. It just doesn't work. There's only one way to get your channel to grow. So this is really good advice. You actually have to make really good content. That's it. It's the only method. There's no other method. Like you can advertise your YouTube channel. You can even spend money advertising. Like you can go pay a YouTuber to shout you out. And then when the people come and check your channel out, if they are not hooked on your content, they're never coming back, ever. Only one trick, and that is good content. So, you know, what you should do is come and hang out and just meet people. But yeah, spamming. Please leave this channel and come to my channel. It'll never work. Here's Noivern. I think it's because people are looking for a way to succeed on YouTube or on social media. They're looking for a way to do that, but there's no trick. You just have to make the best content. Go be a hot girl or something. Hot girls go viral. It's really easy if you're attractive. Here's, a Fire Energy card. All right, let's see. Damn, I hit him and Mary put him out for 20 years. Actually, I make good content on the hub. Oh my God. I make good stolen content. Oh yeah, it's your name, PokeRev? No, I'm just kidding. I re-upload your clips. Cards looking nice. Oh, Regigigas. We are looking for some major hits to pop up out of here. Mr. Isai, if you need to send in another order, I will stay live unusually long for you. So if you are thinking you want to do round 2, let me know, because we'll do round 2 for you, okay? And I'll just tell Karis to deal with it. Here's Treasure Tracker. All right. I'll tell her you're not opening up. Ooh, Houndour Master Ball. I like that one a lot too. So at least your Master Balls are quality. Noctowl and Houndour are both pretty good. All right. Heard there was a PokeRev diss track on the way. Here's Bug Catching Set, Glaceon. All right, that's right. Ooh. I already emailed Quip that you're going to be late. Okay. Here's Duraludon, Vaporeon. Noibats. How annoying. Frickin' Noibat, bro. Flareon. Oops. Here's Groudon. Larvitar. Come on, give us one big hit, please. Larvitar. We've got Hydrapple. Look at that Hydrapple. Two more packs. Spritzy Knockdown. And... oh my God, bro. Woo! Nothing but net. All right, Isai, if you needed to go any deeper, we just opened up a fresh case for you. You got the first box or two out of there. Or you can be like, nah, I'm good for the day. Because that's a lot of packs. You open a lot. Huge L. Yeah, I agree. This round is clearly not a good round. We got a nice Larvitar. He's cute. Houndour Master Ball. I don't know if the trainers really count as any kind of hit. Regigigas. Bunnery, I don't think he counts. A little Umbreon, he's kind of nice. Duraludon, Knockdown. That is Knockdown Master Ball. And here's Brassius. So 4 ETBs, 4 of these. That's, again, goes back to my theory that the Lugia is kind of nice. I like Lugia and Umbreon. So this is what you're looking at. 4 ETBs. You got a couple gradable cards. I'd look at grading it probably this group here. This is your low tier group. But this is good stuff. All of these, if they graded 10, would sell. Okay? You make a little bit of money on those. Same here. You got 2 Master Balls, Knockdown and Houndour. They're not that bad. So you only got 2 Master Balls out of 4 ETBs, but at least it's Houndour or Knockdown. It's not like Budew or some stupid thing like Roselia. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then you got 2 trainers, which I believe the trainers are being counted as a hit in the loot pool. That's my suspicion. So anyone who pulls a lot of trainers doesn't tend to pull a lot of anything else. That is my suspicion. So there you go. You got a hit pile. Beautiful cards. We can go deeper. He says, I'll come back tomorrow. Perfect. All right, sounds good. I'm going to wrap up for the daytime stream, and we will come back to open up the Fossil Sublist. Is complete. TRG got the last spot. So we'll be running this tonight to find out the results. And anyone else who's waiting in the queue, we will be taking care of you tonight as well. Let's just see. I think there's one person in the queue, David Capistran. So we will be back on for you tonight, Mr. David Capistran. All right. What a nice stream, everybody. That was the daytime stream. It ran an hour and a half long. Thank you to Mr. Brandon and thank you to Mr. Isai. Just your 2 orders were pretty dang big. Just those 2 orders. I think I just write your first name. I don't need any other because there's only one, Mr. Isai. And here's your box. All right. By the way, Isai, would you be interested in having me ship some of your other cards to you for free? I got 2 giant ETBs worth of cards ready to go. If you want, I can ship those for free for you. It's, you know, no skin off my teeth or something. No skin off my nose. Is that the right word? Has Dark Zap been slabbed away? It has not. It might get slabbed away at 8.1. It all depends. I don't know if somebody will do it. I'll show you hour and a half long. When can I get free shipping? When your name is Isai, okay? All right, I'm going to hop off. See you later, guys.